Oh, you put deodorant on today?
I did. It was awesome.
Oh, good. I'm glad you could share that experience with us.
He was getting ready for shed night.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
You
yeah,
don't want to
good.
smell bad in the shed.
Exactly. Don't, especially in confined quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna turn the fans off.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this one.
Thank you for picking up the beers, by the way.
Yeah, man.
You are very welcome.
Love the can.
Right? Pulling traps.
Wow. And welcome to another episode of Stories from the Shed. My name is Adam.
The last episode of Stories from the Shed.
That's correct. And with me, as you can guess, is a man that's never fucked a 10, but certainly has ran through a number of 3s. Thank you, Tinder. How you doing, Jake?
That's a funny way to say drunk.
That's a good comeback. That's probably his best comeback. He saved his best one for the last episode.
That's right.
Sometimes he goes, I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, right.
That was a good one. That was, boom, that was quick.
All I'm saying is you said my name wrong.
Huh?
All I'm saying is you said my name
Drunk?
wrong. Drunk, right. Jake and drunk are two
Jake
different
and drunk.
things.
Drunk, how you doing?
Pretty good. How's sober?
All right. Speaking of sober, Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm not doing too bad. How you guys doing?
Pretty
Everything
good.
good?
Pretty good. Yeah. Well, I guess this isn't a regular episode, as you already know.
No, it's already the last one.
The last one.
The last one. Do we want to talk about the beer we're drinking first?
Yeah, let's get into that. Mike, thank you. You made a stop at Gary's for us. Gary's Brewing in Portland. And that's Maine's oldest craft brewery.
That is correct.
Which tell us a little bit about what you brought.
This is called Pulling Traps. It's a India Pale Ale, and it's apparently got Bravo, Mosaic, and Cascade hops in it, and it's 6.8% alcohol by volume, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty damn good.
Is pulling traps when you catch a hooker with your net?
Yeah,
all right, fail.
Nah, I think that's pulling tricks.
They called
okay.
it pulling traps because they couldn't call it pulling dicks.
So what the fuck's a trap? What's the difference between a trick and a trap?
This guy here's got lobster. That's the difference, man.
I mean, I guess.
He don't have crabs.
I mean, all right. All right.
So, Jake, why don't you tell us, what are you giving this baby? I'm giving it 4 solid Scully fingers. This is delicious.
I'll give it 4. I like it. It's really good.
Really good.
Really, really good. I'm enjoying it.
For me, not being an IPA fan, I would probably give it about a 4.5, but that's
fair.
mine. I like it. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. Thank you again for picking them up.
You're very welcome, and
How
thank
far
you,
did-
Gary's, for this wonderful beer.
How far did you drive to get these?
Maybe 10 minutes from work.
Oh, that's not far.
Oh, no, not at all. It's Gary's and Allagash and Foundation Brewing, and all of them are definitive, are all in that little industrial park down there.
There's a new place, and it's called New Brewing or something like that. That's on 202 that just opened up. Have you tried that?
I have not tried that yet.
I've heard it's really good. I kind of want to go.
I do too. Yeah, I love the craft breweries.
Yeah, we still need to go to Side by Each.
Yes, we do.
I don't know if you've been, but I want to go.
That might have been the best part of the show, is that it kind of got us drinking a lot more craft beer.
Yeah, but you know what? It made me gain fucking 30 or 40 pounds of beer weight, dog. It's not good. I'm trying to work it off, and I'm like running, and I'm like...
Which is why the show must end.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why the show must end.
And you know, it kind of sucks that it has to end, but it doesn't really have to end. But let's be honest, between gaining 40 pounds of beer weight and all the research you were doing primarily and all the editing I was doing, I mean, you would put stories together and spend an inordinate amount of time trying to put notes together for us. And then when we had guests come on, they would put notes together for us. And between the research and all the editing, it's just so time consuming.
But don't forget the cost of the medication for the Prozac and all of those other drugs for the depression we were getting, you know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Thank you very much for bringing that up, because I was saying that from day one. I'm like, reading about dead kids and shit like that is going to make me super depressed every week. Can we talk about some shit that's more lighthearted? And Adam's like, no, I want to do true crime. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I'm just to let you know, I'm going to be suicidal at the end of this show. And just to conclude the show, I'm going to blow my brains out right here in the shed.
No, please don't do that. And just as an FYI, there are no guns in the shed.
No, there is not.
Except for these pythons right here.
There actually isn't today. This is probably the first episode we've recorded without the 357.
Yeah,
We
I
do
think
got the
you're right.
blow dart gun.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
but-
works.
Yeah, but you can't kill. I can't kill myself with that.
I bet you could if you tried.
I bet you he could scrape it up his rectum and shoot it at you. You die of some
Mike,
poison
this.
shit there.
Save that saucy talk for the next podcast.
Adam, what are we talking about for names for the next podcast?
Here's the thing: we're gonna hash it out now because we cannot record episode 1.
Oh, we're gonna hash it out now.
We have to because we can't
All
record
right.
episode 1 with
All right.
welcome to the we don't fucking know the name of this show podcast.
I love that name. That's such a good name.
Way to go!
though, dog.
We're so prepared 2 weeks in a row for this shit. You
yeah,
know?
but that's such a
But
good name. I love it.
it should be either. Well, tell them. Maybe we should say what the podcast is going to be about.
Yeah, right.
So, we already said that the crime just wasn't working. What are we doing, man?
Well, I don't think it wasn't working so much as it was making me depressed. I don't know how you felt about it. What we really ultimately wanted to do was we wanted to do something that's a little more lighthearted and a little more relaxed, and like I'm not gonna have to do 6 hours worth of research to put a story together every week. And granted, I haven't done shit for research in the 6 or 7, however long months we've been doing stories from the shed, but it just became so time consuming that it's not that it wasn't fun, but it was almost draining to an extent, because I'd leave here and I'd go home and edit for 3 hours and then put it all together, and
Kind of becomes
all good.
another job.
it very much
If
did.
you're not really liking it.
It very much did. And it wasn't even that I didn't like it. If I'm going to do something like that, I want it to be more relaxed and I can say what the fuck I want to, because let's be honest, there's only so many jokes you can make about dead people or shut the fuck up. Who are you? Get out of
Not
here.
on airplane mode is who you are, Jake.
Oh,
you hear this?
shit.
You hear this fuck face here? Oh, you're not in airplane mode. Turn your moneymaker off. Turn your moneymaker off. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look at fucking cats on my phone. was that for the next episode? For the next thing we're recording?
It was my cat, you fuck.
He can try to get pussy, but I can't try to make cash. That's the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. You are
Man.
correct.
Those fucking double standards you run into.
Dog, listen, I'm the one that fucking puts this shit out. I pay for the Libsyn subscription. I will tell you what the fuck is going on my show. No, I'm just playing. So we had a bunch of names written down, and I finally got into it. And guess what, Adam? I am clicking the airplane mode button now. And for those, check out our new YouTube page for the show that we haven't named yet. You can watch me hitting the airplane mode button as soon as the fucking notification center comes down or whatever. the fuck
Is
that's
something
called.
recording here?
Of course, it's recording.
No, I mean video, because you said check out our YouTube for the button that
Oh no.
Okay, because they can't see what you're doing.
No, well yes.
So it
That's the
will do
joke.
you no fucking good on YouTube.
Don't break the fourth wall for me, please. Thanks. So we've been thinking about a bunch of different names for this show. I had one that I had written down on my other account on my computer.
that's right. You did
And
have something
whatever.
else.
We were thinking, don't share this at work. Don't share this show. All of these things sound very discouraging for people to not.
But you wanted to go with that. You said the satire of, please don't tell anybody about this show. We don't want to make any money.
No.
Jake likes paying for Libsyn. Don't fucking help him. Wasn't that the whole joke behind it, though? There's also don't tell my boss.
Don't tell my
Don't
boss.
share this.
And don't tell your mom.
Don't tell your mom.
And also, we were thinking about don't repeat this, but all of these names sound really discouraging. And now that you're giving me shit, I feel kind of dumb for even suggesting any of these.
Could always go with shed shiz. The shed
The
shiz.
shed shiz.
I don't know.
Could call it shed shit. We could even still go with stories from the shed, but it's more of our own anecdotes.
Like keep it as stories from the shed?
I mean, we could. Just make it our own anecdotes. We're not going to be true crime anymore.
It
and
would
if
work.
we do that, do we keep all the old episodes up?
Yeah.
think
It's all
so?
archive shit. You know what? Right now, we're already setting the stage as we're going for that. So anybody that's going to hear this won't be surprised when they hear something totally different.
I think it's going to change our whole fan base, though, which probably isn't a well, I mean, maybe it's not a bad thing, I guess. I just, the way I'm feeling about it is I just don't want to have you do 6 hours of research every week. I don't want to sit there and edit for 3 hours. I would rather just hit record and just whatever comes out fucking comes out and we put it out there. You know what I mean?
We got to come up with a name right now.
Do we have to come up with a name, though, or would you rather keep it? You know what we should do? We should release this and see what people think. See if people are interested, and maybe we keep the name, maybe we don't.
Then how do we record later tonight?
How do we record later tonight?
Yeah,
We just keep
welcome
going with this.
To the Nothing Name Show.
Welcome to Stories from the Shed, the new version.
Here's
I don't know.
here's my
What
name.
about-
Here's my name. No Name Podcast.
No Name Podcast?
No Name Podcast.
Well, we got to look that shit up first.
What about Stories from the Shed Revised Edition?
That's like Extreme Makeover Home Edition, except not nearly as exciting.
Yeah,
Maybe.
And Ty Pennington's not here to fix my shit.
Yeah.
He does fix everything.
Yeah, not
He
that he does
does.
anything at all. He just travels back and forth to different locations. But
I basically heard all he does is show up on the set, look handsome, and then leave.
well, I mean, that sounds like the perfect life to me.
That's-
I mean, that's basically what I do at my job.
So
But
that's
anyway,
pretty much what I do.
did either of you guys see the main episode? Apparently, Extreme Makeover Home Edition
Yeah,
came to Wells.
I did
I
see
went
that.
to the taping of that because they have a big area where people can stand and
I
whatever.
did see that. That's funny
And
you said that.
literally none of the stars were there. None of them.
Of course not.
No, of course not, because they're off shooting for other episodes and whatever. And you know what? It is a show, but it also is building someone a house. So take it or leave it, I guess.
They kind of bang out that crap.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they take off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
So unfortunately, I guess this is the end of the true crime
End of the true
for
crime.
us. I'm tired of being depressed and wanting to blow my brains out talking about dead kids and crazy shit.
We might stick with this name.
We may not.
We may not.
We may not. We'll see.
We'll see.
We're definitely going to switch hosting services at this point because I already canceled the Libsyn subscription. So I'm hoping we can upload this episode. And if we can,
today.
Awesome, dog.
No. So yeah, that's cool. But I guess that's it. It's gonna be more of like a lighter topic. It's gonna be kind of a comedy.
It's going to be way more comedy because I find myself writing jokes in my head all fucking day long. I kind of want to just pick fun at shit. We're going to deal with a lot more current events-y type of stuff. A lot more ridiculous stuff. Like, have you guys, and I'm talking to you two and the listeners, has anyone here ever, number one, are you on Reddit? And number two, have you ever read the Florida Man subreddit? Holy shit. It's going to be a bunch of shit like that. This Florida man goes and gets gas with his pet alligator. Alligator rips the fucking thing off the gas pump. You know what I mean? Crazy shit like that. I don't know if that actually happened.
Crazy
But
shit.
I don't know if that actually happened, but it wouldn't shock me in Florida, is what I'm saying.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. But yeah, it's going to be something more like that. We did try to record an episode, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago that was a little more off the wall. It was all over the place. So we had some deep talks, and then I had some not so serious questions for everyone. So it's going to be more stuff like that. Hopefully you guys are going to laugh more, and hopefully it's going to be easier, I guess.
Another podcast named Fridays with Jake.
Fridays with Jake.
I'm cool with that. Fridays with Jake.
Now it feels like an obligation.
That's easy.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
It's kind of an easy thing to go with. Kind of
Yeah.
has a flow to it.
Fridays with Jake.
Fridays
that puts
with Jake. It's like
but that-
Weekend at Bernie's or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But
kind of
that puts me dead center. I kind of like that actually.
We can go with that.
I'm a little bit of an attention whore.
Do you want to go with that? Check it out.
Oh,
Check it out. Check it out.
right. All right.
How about this?
all right,
Let's
all
make the
right.
decision right now that if it is not taken, we're just going to make it simple and we can call it Fridays with Jake.
Fridays
So that
with
way you
Jake.
can skip out on Fridays, dog.
Or Friday night beers.
We had
Or-
talked about Friday night drinks.
Or that, yeah.
What was it? What was the thing that I sent to you the other day?
Oh, what's going on here? Ah, okay, I fucked up. Hold on. I fucked up. All right.
I thought
there
it was
we
the
go.
anticipation music for the name.
No, no,
This is kind of weird.
No, it was our theme song looped over because I don't know how to mix shit.
And then one other guarantee we have is that even though we might be losing the full bush, we're going to be going with a new theme song,
We
fully shaved.
we could
full shave.
absolutely, and you know what? I think I could leave you to playing with the loop sounds on GarageBand to put that one together.
You know what's funny? I've been messing with that this week.
Have you?
No joke.
Have
I've
you?
been
That's
just
funny.
dicking around with that, messing
Yep.
around with things. Yeah.
It appears that Friday Night Drinks is not taken.
So it's your pick: Friday night drinks or Friday night with Jake.
Fridays with Jake.
Fridays with Jake.
Friday. Why not include you, man? Because you're part of this. Fridays with Jake and Adam.
Well, I think
Yeah, so
Adam's
that
just
makes it
trying to
kinda
get out of
long.
recording every Friday night.
It just makes it kind of long.
Yeah, I mean, you're
The
not
Stories from the
wrong
Shed
there.
with Jake and Adam. That was kind of
Yeah.
sounds more like a Friday night special kind of thing. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. It almost sounds exciting. You know what I mean?
We just do Fridays with Jadam.
With Jadam.
Fridays
know,
with Jadam.
They
I
control.
love that.
You know, throw
I
your
love
throw your
that.
names in
And
together.
I guarantee you that shit ain't taken. We're gonna look that up.
Fridays
right now.
with beers.
No, I like Fridays with Jadam. That works good. And I guarantee that ain't fucking taken, dog. No way.
How you spelling it? J-A-T...
J-A-D-A-M.
J-A-D-A-M.
Or you could
Jadam.
just do Fridays with Adjak.
You can start getting those emails. Who's Adjak? I'm lost. Is that what happened to Dino? The thing you guys stopped talking about after episode 5? What's Adjak? Stop calling human remains it.
Sorry, I couldn't resist, guys.
No, that's great. This is what I wanted right here. No, I like that. Fridays with Adjak. That's pretty good.
It does kind of
So,
sound
All
like
right,
a porno.
so here we go. So we're taking a vote. Friday night drinks or Friday with Adjak? Fridays with Adjak, because that's what I'm going with. That's really good.
I like Fridays with Adjak.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to go with Adjak.
Hell yeah.
New logo.
New
I kind of like
logo.
that, maybe in green.
Yeah, but we gotta get an outline picture of our faces with beers or something.
Yeah, right. That
Yeah,
would work,
exactly.
too.
Fridays with Adjak. Jesus Christ.
We got a guy that could draw that up for us.
Oh, for sure.
So I guess this is it. Would this be
is it.
Oh man,
This
I feel
is
like we're killing a child.
This feels like an abortion.
This is a death. There is finally a death in the shed,
Planned Parenthood
and
has
it's
come
the
for us.
podcast. It's the podcast.
It's the
now.
podcast.
Well, we won't bother with the social media, I guess,
no,
because
we're gonna shut that shit
that ain't
down.
gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
If you know it, check that shit out now because you're not gonna see it very soon.
Yep, but you will find our Fridays with Adjak
Check that out very
Shit.
soon. How soon?
about as soon as I can get on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all of that shit to get it all set up again. It's not going to be that bad. The hardest part is, and it's not even hard, it's just time consuming, is going to be resubmitting to iTunes and Stitcher and all of that.
Give it a couple
bullshit.
weeks.
Yeah. I do want to find a new hosting service, though. Not that Libsyn was bad, but I would like to find something different just to see what else is out there.
If maybe somebody knows and they hear this, you can
Yeah.
still hit up the SFTS podcast
Yeah,
at
for the
gmail.com.
for the next 3 or 4 weeks, then I'm going to shut down the Gmail.
That's right. Just send
But-
us the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, right. Did we suck? How did we do? This is like a year review. Do we get a race?
I hope so.
I hope so,
I do
too.
want to give a shout out to Ashton, to Jason, to
Jurgen.
Cooper Lopez, to
Jurgen, who played a very big instrumental part of the podcast the last like 15 or 20-ish episodes.
Big shout out to Mike. Shout
Yep,
out to Tony for
absolutely.
coming out that one time.
Shout out to Sarah, both of them.
Both of them. There's so many Sarahs. Shout out to I guess everybody that's listened to us also, and that's
Dino,
taking the time to email
sorry we
us.
changed your name to Adjak.
Adjak. Adjak's the fucker under the shed.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, thank you everybody. We actually, I actually enjoyed the emails and the people that would stop and talk to me about it. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's weird being a local celebrity. And not even a celebrity,
Not even
but
really,
just
but
known.
people would just randomly, because of the tattoo thing with the show and
Oh,
all that.
yeah,
So
you're the guy with the scully fingers.
Yeah, people
you
would-
must have a podcast.
people would pull me out. It's happened a few times. So
Yeah.
shout out to everybody. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for all the support that we've gotten, and we hope you guys follow us into our next venture.
Friday nights,
Fridays with
Adjak.
Fridays with Adjak, and I'll
Fridays
tell
with
you
Adjak.
what, let's raise a beer, guys, to Stories from the Shed.
That's right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I know you guys can't hear that, but we did raise beers.
If there was a headstone, I'd be pouring liquor on it.
That's right.
Right, malt liquor. At that, it'd be like a Master P video.
Oh,
Wow, there goes
Oh, okay.
beer all over the
It
shed.
sounds like an R. Kelly video, but that's all right.
That'd be urine.
Yeah, well, some beer does taste like piss, and you know what? That could also be a Donald Trump video if you believe all that crap that went on.
You'll catch more of that on our next podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna try to stay apolitical, but sometimes it just happens. Social
right.
media? Oh, that's right. We don't
That's
have
right.
any anymore.
That's right. Our social media, it's going bye-bye. But thank you, everybody, and we are looking forward to talking with you about our next show.
Nice ending. Thank
you
you
go.
very much,
Thank
Adam.
you, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
So what was this story you brought us about an Arkansas woman?
Oh, Jesus, this lady.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it just
yeah,
hit me.
yeah.
I just wanted to bring
Oh,
this up.
Jesus,
Because
yeah.
Mike was talking about this before we...
Yeah, this lady's
yeah.
fucking crazy.
This Arkansas woman steals $144 of eye makeup and wears it all at the same time.
Now, well, I mean, is that $144 worth of eyeshadow there? She's got fucking 6 different colors going on.
Jake's
She
saying
looks
that
like a
looks
peacock,
more like
dog.
$1.44.
She looks like she belongs at a strip club.
I'm thinking,
And I'm not, and that's not
just
no.
her eye makeup, not her face.
Yeah, no.
She looks like she belongs at fucking McDonald's in the morning,
Thank
5
you.
a.m.
She's making them McGriddles. Thank you very much.
That's a bitch that's making some McGriddles 5 a.m.
Thank you for your service. I
Thank you.
appreciate you
Thank
very
you for
much.
coming to McDonald's. My name is Jasmine, and can I take your order, please?
Oh, Florida woman.
Tell me about the woman from Florida who apparently had cocaine blow into her purse by the wind.
We don't even need to really read this
Yeah.
story because you can almost see it if you've seen any episode of Cops, because this happens all the time.
Oh my God. Oh my God, officer. I was turning the corner and all of a sudden this baggie flew in through the window and it landed right smack dab in my purse.
He's got a sexy Southern Belle voice, I'll tell you what.
Oh, Jesus.
Anytime I can go a little deeper if you
Mike.
would like as well.
Oh,
Mike, look,
please.
there's a little blue pill on there, too, on that ad. What a...
Wow, are you taking shots right now?
I don't know. This is what we're doing, right? This is crazy. Anyways, tell us about this woman here. She might have some truth behind that. This is a
She
possibility.
was one of the 2 passengers in a car stopped by Fort Pierce police in late March. Police say an officer smelled marijuana.
No doubt.
And that after searching the car, cocaine and marijuana in separate bags were found inside a purse Posey had on her lap.
Listen, guys,
You know what I
Kenesha,
mean? It's a low level drug offense. Most people are not going to go out of their way to get a lawyer for that.
I don't know if Kenesha has a lawyer, but I'll tell you what, we're going to have a Patreon. And if you want to donate to our Patreon, we will make sure that 100% of that money goes right into our fucking pockets in case something like this happens to us. We'd be just as fucked as Kenesha. So if you could help us in case something like this were to happen, we would appreciate that. And we don't have the Patreon information now, but you sure as shit know we will. So stay tuned for that.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. We need some fucking America the Beautiful going on right now.
That was the most-
was beautiful.
That was the
Thank
most
you.
beautiful segue into
That was-
something completely different
that was the-
just I've ever heard.
That was
And there's
the-
nothing awkward about that, Mike.
Absolutely nothing awkward about
took
it.
Right away from
You
me.
you need
Fuck
to
you.
need to sit your
Fuck
shit
you.
down though
You
because you are
deserve-
lifting the table.
You
Am I lifting the table?
You
Yeah, you
deserve-
would.
Oh,
yeah,
my-
that's what I'm saying. Put that shit away. There are children in here. I am a young, impressionable child. You deserve a gold medal for that. That was great.
Thank you.